I want to get into some of these comments because I haven't had time to do a Friday Q&A call. So I do want to, I always appreciate you guys commenting. I always appreciate the interaction with the channel. So I want to make sure that I get in and respond to your comments. I haven't been as responsive as normal just because I am, I'm busy. I'm doing things. Out of town, traveling, things of that nature. And so what I want to do is I want to go through here and just, give you guys a voice and read your comments and, respond to those. And so let's go ahead and just jump into it. Um, this one, let's go ahead and start with this one here. How much do you charge for your trading course? But I lost a ton of money in Novatech. The only person I trust to make money is me. And then somebody responded, trading for yourself is better. So the trading course is $299. That's a one-time payment. And the course it's 11 educational modules that teach us my exact trading strategy. And then it's also got some trading examples. So it's got the teaching modules and then two or three trading example videos where I actually take you through and show you uh, myself going onto the charts and placing the trades and growing the account. All right. And yeah, no, I understand. And Novatech and other companies that provide passive income should be an inspiration to every trader to say to yourself, first of all, how are they making so much money to where they're able to, offer passive income to their investors? And can I duplicate that? Right. And then if you can learn that skill, which any skill is going to take time and it's going to take practice. But if you can learn that skill, then it's life changing. It's completely life changing. This one is about GS Partners. I was talking about their fake coin that they're putting out amongst a lot of other misdirection that they're putting out there right now. And what this is a slow rug pull because they're out of money. That the only reason why they would pause the certificates, the only reason why they would say that there's losses, they've had losses, is because the program is slowly collapsing. And what I've noticed is that GS Partners has a lot of it goes beyond loyalty. I mean, the people who are hardcore about GS Partners are scary. I mean, these people, I mean, they're like the Salem witch trials, right? From from history where they would where people would be suspected of being witches and they'd take them out into the village and burn them. I mean, these people it's like they would if they could they would burn me on a stake for saying something bad about their precious GS partners. So, and that's just the cult-like mentality that comes with some of the MLM companies out there. MLM is a great business model if done correctly, but it does have a dark side, especially when they're, using these hypnotism techniques and things of that nature that just turn people into mindless sheep. And and then by the time you realize that it was a rug pull, it's going to be too late. If you're still in GS Partners, you're not going to recoup your money. I'm just telling you. You know what I mean? I'm not doing it to be a jerk. I'm not doing it to be, whining or anything like that. I'm just telling you it is what it is. So this person said, "You're right regarding the coin. Anonymous trading did the same thing, and it's worth nothing, right? I had close to money that was coming due. All of a sudden, instead of receiving our ROI, it had to go to their coin. Sad, 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 and really shameful. Time for the investors to come together and hold these platforms accountable somehow. And if they rug pull some type of legal action, maybe, not sure of the right answer, but we can't let this continue. GSP made a ton of money, and they are just folding. Geez, how many millions still go into their pockets and absolutely no penalty?" Well, what I'll say to you on that is that I appreciate your comment, and I understand where you're coming from with that. But if you want to deal with companies that you can hold legally accountable, you have to deal with like regulated companies like the stock market, right? Or like Walmart, right? Buy stock in Walmart or buy stock in McDonald's or something like that, because those are all regulated. They're on the New York Stock Exchange. They're insured. And if they do something wrong, you could potentially have a lawyer and have a lawsuit. Now, you're not going to make as much money there because the risk is lower. right? The risk of the crypto space is higher, so you could make much more money potentially in the crypto space. But the downside of that is you're not going to be able to quote unquote hold platforms accountable, right? We know going in that at any time our money could be gone, and at any time the platform could fold, and that's any of them, right? And so don't have any illusions about this space, right? It is very, very risky, but in order to get the high reward, you have to be willing to take the high risk. All right, next up. Is it me or is it only in October they are taking 50% from exchanges between the CVEUR coin to USDT? Just asking. I sent a message to them waiting. And then somebody said it's everyone, right? Not only that, they also removed about 55% to 65% off of each Olympus certificate. It's a true scam. So why would they do that, right? Why? Just ask yourself, why would they do that, right? Is it losses, right? Are they, are you gonna? I mean, how far are you gonna go with it, right? I called it at the beginning, right? As soon the first red flag that I saw is that they had an issue with their deposit and withdraw, and that was the very beginning of this slow rug pull that's going on. And then another one, I wish I knew this man sooner. Well, don't worry about it, man. I mean, look, you everybody has to go through periods of learning, right? Everybody, and especially in trading, everybody has to go through periods of losses before you get to the wins, right? And you've got to, you got to be able to handle the losses and handle the wins, right? You don't want to get too high with the highs and you don't want to get too low with the lows, right? Just keep on tuning into the Unlimited Freedom Network. I'll definitely lead you right. Just treat me right. All right, peaceful for you. Dude, I'm getting the bleep out of crypto. This is not worth it anymore. Going back to putting 1,000 a month into the stock market. And then somebody replied, just DCA into two things, Tesla and Bitcoin. Hey, if that's the way that you want to do it, then more power to you. The crypto market is it's a roller coaster, man, and it's it throws people off the mountain all the time, right? It throws people right out of the ring. It knocks people out of the ring, right? It's pro wrestling, and it's not for everybody, right? Like I said before, high risk, high reward. But putting $1,000 into the stock market, you could still lose that, but it's not as likely, right? But the stock market is not God's answer to finance either, right? I mean, the stock market goes up and down, right? I mean, if you're really worried about losing your money, just put it in the bank, at least, and keep it under 250,000. Then you'll be insured. All right, next up. No, not GSP2. Yes, GSP2. The lesson of investing you can afford to lose is more and more evident. Dang, I was kind of heavy on GSP. Major bummer. Yeah, well, if you do it right, if you don't invest more than you can afford to lose, if you withdraw early, withdraw often, you should be able to ROI on most of the platforms, right? So the people who get in trouble are those who over leverage themselves and then they don't take out withdrawals, right? And then they keep compounding or whatever they're doing in the platform. They keep growing their funds or keeping their funds in the platform until one day something happens and it's like, oh crap, all my money it was in that platform. Now what am I going to do? Right? So that's what you don't want to do. Somebody else said best thing to do is learn how to trade for yourself. That way you control your wins and your losses. Somebody shared GS Partners BS support ticket response. I'll read it for you. Thank you for contacting GSP support. We are reaching out to you regarding your recent request. We are sending an update on our current trading status, specific to and affecting only the meta portfolio sectors of the Elemental series and the Olympus series certificates. All other block folios are unaffected by these markets. If you followed the markets over the past 45 days, you would have seen market drops across multiple sectors. Some of the trades took massive drops, whilst others have grown profitably. Some of the negative trades reached margin call limits on accounts, triggering the need to top up accounts or close those trades. Upon advice, the decision was made to top up accounts and wait for the losing trades to reverse direction. This action was taken. Well, that's stupid because if it's going in the wrong direction, you're just going to lose more. However, over an extended period and analysis, it was decided that the losing trades would not reverse soon, and the decision was made to close those trades without a second top up, whilst continuing on with the profitable trades. Sounds like you guys don't know how to trade, dude. Whilst many other competitors in the same situation chose differently and took losses of much larger values, we feel this decision has protected the interests of our community and has kept the majority of balance protected for nearly all clients. At this point, the trading teams will continue to trade to recover loss whilst also monitoring and pulling profits from the in-profit trades. Your accounts will be updated to show the loss your account has felt whilst calculating any compound amounts which you may have done, which lessen the loss for you. For those accounts whose balance dropped below 100% load threshold, the weekly payment reward has been paused as per the certificate T&Cs. For those whose accounts are still above 100%, your payback rewards have continued. As we make progress, we will keep you informed. You will need not reply or respond to this message. Yeah, they don't want to hear you. They don't want to talk to you. This message is only relevant to Meta Portfolio and has no effect on any block folios or products or services not related to Meta Portfolio. As you are all aware, this is a decentralized and unregulated space. Normally, if a person or firm is trading for you and you take a loss, you also take a loss. We have mitigated that. We are sorry to share this news. These things happen in the trading market. For those whose account did drop below 100% and whose weekly rewards have paused, the following options are available. 1. Do nothing. Wait for the contract period to end. Receive balance. 2. Top up load above 100% and reactivate weekly rewards. So put in more money, right? Receive LYLs to use in Lydian World too, which Lydian World is nothing. Trust me. 3. Wait and see if there is an exchange option into the blockchain bonds at a later stage. Take time to read the report on each certificate to decide which is the best option for you. None of the above is financial advice, simply options. We remind the community that our policy is clear on the creation and spreading of defamation and disinformation, and will not tolerate this now, during these market conditions, or during normal conditions. This standard stays in place. We look forward to seeing you at the Cape Town event. So there's a lot of crap in this load of crap, but what I will say is that, if you can't handle criticism, then you shouldn't even be a company, right? I mean, what, you want to stop out everybody who criticizes you? Give me a break. Right? I mean, if you're that like emotionally stupid, then why are you even running a company? All right. Somebody said about GS Partners, this is a platform I've stayed away from because I didn't believe in these certificates. In this space, it's pay me now or pay me later. Great video. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Okay. So this one is about, I actually don't know which one was this because I was sharing many platforms in this video and this person said, so you were saying once signing up and someone signing after me, it helped me to rank up that person who signed up after me is the person to be referral or whoever. Man, I don't know what you're trying to say there. I appreciate the comment, but try to be a little bit more clear about what you're asking. This person said, my pack literally unlocked 4 minutes ago just now. Wow, have you been able to make a withdrawal? That's on the Global Aid Club. So for those of you who do not know, the Global Aid Club is an interesting concept where what they're doing is that it's just one chain globally. So if you sign up, then everybody who signs up after you goes under you, and you get these rank ups and these percentages. And it went for like 3 days and then blew up. And so now they've restructured it and they're still paying, but they're paying significantly less than they did before. You can still make money with it, right? And I've already ROI'd with Global Aid Club. So I think at the end of the day, it's still a good play, right? Because the packs are only $50 a piece. So if you're interested in that, you can click the link in my description and learn more about it. This comment, his Ponzi blew up months ago. Aren't they stringing it along about GS Partners? No, the Ponzi did not blow up months ago, right? If it is a Ponzi. And this actually is just starting to happen now, right? Now, there's been a lot of people in the space who have, made hit piece videos and or made like articles and things like that, pointing out the problems, right, with GS Partners. That could be what you're referring to. But as far as it like really starting to blow up and collapse, that's happening right now. This person said about GS Partners shouldn't surprise anyone. GSP is carrot bars with lipstick. Time for investors to take what they can and move on. Yeah, actually, that time has kind of come and gone. Right now, if you're in GS Partners, there's probably no way you're going to get your ROI if you haven't yet. This person said, so how much money did you lose to GS Partners? Actually, guys, I was in profit with GS Partners, so I didn't lose anything. And going all the way back to crypto OTC, I have yet to make a profit on any of these silly platforms. I almost did well with crypto program, but I got greedy and reinvested. Okay, so yeah, I mean, what you have to do is if you are going to stay in the space, you just learn from your mistakes, right? And try to do better next time. Thomas Edison, man, famous inventor who invented the light bulb. he also invented thousands and thousands and thousands of ways not to make a light bulb, right? And so after he had failed like the umpteenth thousand time, his assistant said to him, dude, aren't you getting discouraged about all these failures? And he said, these are not failures, okay? I have found X amount of ways that it does not work. Okay, so all you've done here is you found ways that it doesn't work for you, right? And all those ways that it doesn't work is leading you closer to finding the way that it does, right? As long as you don't give up. Hopefully that makes sense. Grant Stanley. Chris Gold has been calling on these guys out for more than 2 years and no one would listen. They even threatened him with legal action, after which he stopped. No one gives Chris any credit for any of his investigations. And then somebody responded, this is very sad. And this is about GS Partners. This is very sad. You really can't trust none of them. I hesitated with joining them because of how Carrot Bars International never paid many of their golds and many other things. Them changing their names was a red flag. Oh my God, it is very sad because so many honest, hardworking people are still very heavily invested. Some of them I know. I just never went back in because, like I said, I never got paid under Carrot Bars and I wasn't taking that chance again. Carrot Bars just casually changed their name to GS Partners was betrayal to me. I thought GS Partners' new leader was going to pay us what Carrot Bars had owed, but that did not happen. Changes in leaders and company names made me so mad. All of the packages that they offered was really tempting, but I refused because of Carrot Bar's betrayal. Good luck to those GS Partners investors. I remember very clearly feeling betrayed by Carrot Bars and very hurt, especially how I recruited so many friends and family into Carrot Bars. Betrayal like this really hurt for most of us, and I know that some of GS Partners investors are feeling betrayed right now. Right, and but they don't want you to say that, right? Because if you say that, all of a sudden you're the bad guy, and they're going to kick you out and come after you, right? And do legal action. It's just so backwards. All right, and then this one is about a Global Aid Club that said, put a fork in it. It's done all over again. The Ponzi didn't last 3 days. Actually, guys, Aid Club is still going, right? They couldn't sustain it the way that it was, and you're right. It lasted like 3 or 4 days, and then it was going to crush under all the payouts that it was doing. So it revamped its payment structure. And it's a smart way that they're doing it with the smart contract and the BNB. I don't know how much longer it's going to last, but it is not over, right? And it's still paying, right? And I'm still actually making withdrawals from it, and I did ROI with it, right? And it's not a Ponzi. Okay, so a Ponzi is when somebody like takes like you, the investor, right? You invest money with me, and then 50 other people invest money with me, and I pay you your interest with new people's investment. That's a Ponzi, right? What Global Aid Club is doing is multi-level marketing, right? So there's a difference there. Bro, what do you think about OVAX Global? Honestly, I've not looked into OVAX Global. Okay. So I really don't know what to tell you there. Uh, Next up, having trouble getting funds out of Global Aid Club. You should be able to get them out. I would check back now that the smart contract is paying again. As a matter of fact, the smart contract is up to, I believe, 46% last time I looked at it. So that means you get 46% of your payout. So you get 46% of 10%. Right now I'm at $16 per package. And yeah, they're up to 228 BNB, 45.5 liquidity pool stability. So you should definitely try now. This person said, how do you come across crypto platforms? I thank you so much. Well, the first thing you do is just start paying attention to the space. Like, make sure that you tune into the Unlimited Freedom Network because nobody's giving you the same kind of sauce that I'm giving you here at the Unlimited Freedom Network. Nobody is giving you the straight up truth, the orange pill, titanium pill, stainless steel pill sauce. Nobody is giving you, some people are going to say that these platforms are the best thing since sliced bread. Other people are going to say that they're all Ponzi's. But I'm going to tell you the truth, right? That's why you want to get with the Unlimited Freedom Network. So just pay attention. It's just like if you want to start following basketball, you just start watching the games, dude, right? Or if you want to follow football, you just start watching NFL channel, right? Just start watching the games, right? And as you watch more, as you pay more attention, you'll come across new things, new ideas, new platforms. That's how it grows naturally. Okay, how do you get your dashboard to show details for each pack? My dashboard just shows that I have 10 packs and very limited information. So on the left-hand corner, you click on My Packs. That's for Global Aid Club. Just go to the left-hand corner and click on My Packs. This is about Novatech. This says it was rumored that their lawyer was present at that court date in Canada and a new date was set. Well, I was at the court date virtually, and a new date was set, but their lawyer did not show, which is a bad look. Okay, this person said, "Yeah, right. Smart contract address has no B&B. You ain't withdrawing nothing, babe. Bank closed." Okay, and that is about Global Aid Club. Actually, I am still withdrawing, and the bank is not closed, right? It is still working. So, don't believe the hype. Check it out for yourself. Blue Sky's always giving me a fist bump. I appreciate you, Blue Sky. If you see this, I love you. Okay, this person said, "Hello, you know how crypto option working for you? It's not working for me right now. Not allowed to sign in. Thank you." Yeah, crypto option's been working fine. I don't know exactly what your issue are having there, but there should be a Telegram group that you can contact for crypto option. But yeah, they've been working fine. Matter of fact, I just took a withdrawal for a large sum of money. This person said about global aid, easy come, easy go. It's not gone yet. This person said, "I tried to join, but my wallet wouldn't connect and I was never able to load the platform. The good Lord saved me on this one. Now maybe it's time to get into some bull trade." They're back. Yeah, I don't know, man. Just keep an eye on bull trade. I mean, if they, I would like to see them have 1 week with no drama, right? Before I really start feeling more comfortable talking about them. This person said about Global Aid Club, what were people thinking? I don't think it was a bad play. I mean, I think a lot of people made money on Global Aid Club. All right. This person said, "Vaughn, man, I got to tell you, I have mad respect for you. Thank you. To keep giving these platforms a try. I'm in ETF Pool, SCF, FinTalk, Daisy, and QP. Okay. Global just rugged us after I said I wasn't doing any more. My rug list is too long to put in here. I have stopped counting all the rugs. Good luck to you all in this space. I used to get really upset at all the Ponzi dudes hating, but honestly, they have been pretty much right. This is real money we are losing out here. It's not funny anymore. Tell you the truth, if I knew where these rug pull owners were, I would take one for the team, honestly. You and I know if these people lived here in the US and people knew where they lived, you would find bodies by now. Rugging is so common now until I don't have no one to tell about new platforms anymore. They all look at you as if we are retards. You ever thought about doing a video on SCF, FinTalk, or Daisy? They seem to be legit. Also, staking and investing in LP liquidity pools are a safe bet too. I never did get into Daisy. I did join FinTalk at the beginning, but I got out of it. Yeah, I mean, rugs happen in the space. It's one of the realities of the space that we're in. If it comes to a point where you're like, okay, I just don't want to do this anymore, then yeah, just go ahead and get into something else, right? But here's the thing about the hardcore haters and the Ponzi people is they never try, so they're completely biased, right? And they never if you never try, you'll never learn, right? If you never play the game, you'll definitely never win, right? And so there is a way to do this that can be profitable, right? And that's what I try to talk about here on my channel, and also in trading, there's a way to do it to be profitable. Now, in trading, there's wins and losses, right? And the same thing with crypto platforms, wins and losses, right? And a lot of times you're going to be you're going to have a track record of losing before you get a track record of winning, right? In trading, if you can get yourself just to 12.5% success rate, you can become profitable. 12.5% success rate, right? That's 12 out of 100 trades. That's 1.25 out of 10. 1 out of 10. And you can be successful in trading, right? So a lot of times before you become the person who's winning a lot, you have to go through the phase of where you're losing a lot, and it's a learning curve, right? So I definitely see where you're saying there. But like I said earlier about Thomas Edison, man, maybe you found a whole lot of ways not to do it, and you're coming closer and closer to the way to do it, right? That's going to click and that's going to work. Once you invent that light bulb, baby, let there be light. You know what I'm saying? So just let me encourage you in that. All right, this one was about QP. Thanks. This is an awesome opportunity. It could be a legacy play. I hope so. QP is almost a year old. I hope it makes it a year. And then I hope it makes it more than a year. That'd be great. Marlene asked about Lucky Ape when starting withdrawal. So I've already withdrawn from Lucky Ape. Withdrawal worked out fine. So Lucky Ape's good, guys. 2.5% daily on my crypto. Crypto trading platform. And if you haven't got a chance to check it out, definitely do so. The link's in the description. This person said so many scams. Well, it's all in how you look at it, okay? You could call capitalism itself a scam, right? You could call Walmart a scam. You could call McDonald's a scam, right? You could call the federal government a scam. The scam word, it just doesn't mean anything, right? It just, it's 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 so mentally lazy, right? That it's just like calling somebody a doo-doo head. You know what I mean? It holds no weight whatsoever. Right. So it just all depends on how you use the platforms, right? It's like trading isn't a scam just because you lose some trades. The crypto platforms aren't scams just because you lose out on some of them, guys. All right. What is Tether TRC20? Help me. I went out of Alterion and they don't show Bitcoin in withdraw. Help. Okay, so if you don't know what Tether TRC20 is, you have to go to some like remedial crypto channels. You're looking at a level 2 crypto channel right now, and you need to be looking at some level 1 crypto channels to learn just about what different cryptocurrencies are and how they work. Okay, Google Tether TRC20. See if you can pull up some information on it there. Vortic has failed us all. Actually, I don't completely agree with that. Okay, Vortic, it had its time, right? It came and it went. And I think that most people knew going into it that that was a possibility, right? If you didn't know that that was a possibility going into it, then just let it be a lesson for you so that next time you get into something, you will know that, hey, it is a possibility that this thing could go away. So let's make sure we don't invest in anything that we cannot afford to lose, right? Withdraw early, withdraw often, diversify, meaning don't be in all in one platform, spread it out over 10 platforms or 20 different platforms, diversify your portfolio, right? Developmental toughness, right? That means that you can lose with grace, right? And that just because you miss a 3 pointer doesn't mean you're going to stop shooting 3 pointers, right? That's the type of mental toughness that you have to have in this space. And it is rewarding, guys. The rewards are here. Also, if you do have big losses, you can always write that off as capital losses at the end of the year. Okay, so Global Aid Club did come back. They're not paying as much as they did before, but they are back. This person asked me if I've ever heard in MPS, which is Market Protection System. No. Oh yeah, you're talking about the GS partners. It's just a BS word, man. They're so full of crap. Believe me, they've got some copywriter who writes for them, who writes their copy and just makes it sound technical, but it's just a lot of garbly goop, right? If you ever have tried to go to their Lydian world, it is a complete farce, right? It's like somebody just got a Polygon simulator, right? Like a basic Polygon simulator that you can get for free. You can download for free. Just download Polygon simulator on Google and created nothing, right? They just create a little guy that runs around, and it's like that's their metaverse. Come on, man. I mean, you've got to be really smoking crack, right, to think that GS Partners is still in the game right now. This is one on bull trades. This person said, "How much do they pay you for promoting this platform? It seems fun for you. I know you were going to delete this comment, but I hope you were getting your daily meals by such activities." Yeah. I mean, I get paid just like all of you guys. I get paid as an affiliate and I get paid as a investor, right? So if I ROI, that's how I get my payment, right? And I try to withdraw daily, right, for all the platforms that I can. That way, I'm constantly having a stream of money coming in. Um, I'm not like paid, right, to do these YouTube videos, right? This is something that I do because I like to do it. I like sharing what I'm doing in the space, and people like listening to it, right? So that's why I keep doing it. Okay, 24 through 48 hours. This is on bull trades. If a top operation like Cash App or Square can crash and be down for a day, I can give a smaller site like this an extra day to get it together. Yeah, they've been on and off. That's the thing about bull trades. The last week or so, they've been on and off. So we'll have to see what happens. This person says I'm wrong about GS Partners. What I said is false, and it says that I'm not truly connected to the leadership and what is truly transpiring. Okay, people that go to these videos for news is comical. Well, you say that now, okay, but 99% of the time I've been right, when I've called these things, guys. And a lot of the people who come to my channel and a lot of the people who watch my videos will tell you that most of the time when I call something, it turns out to be the right call. Okay, so I understand that right now you're still you're probably pretty well leveraged in GS partners. So you're still tracking with everything that the leadership is saying and you're trying to give them the benefit of the doubt, right? I understand why you're doing it, but just from what I've seen in this space, the red flags are there. And yeah, you're not going to ROI here, right? So the sooner you're able to accept that this, ship is sinking, the sooner you're able to accept that the boat is like taking on water and going down, the better it's going to be for you. Because if you keep on with the self deception, it's going to be harder once you finally have to realize that, hey, man, I was wrong. Okay, this is one on Marrowbit. Nice sauce, brother. Once I ROI on a few others I'm involved in, if Marrowbit is still rolling strong, I'll send some funds in. Thank you for the update. Well, good, man. That's how you do it. That's a good shout out. QP is still rocking it. MindLab's still rocking it. And just today, I sent some funds over to Cybermind. We'll see. Oh, and I guess Vortic had an update today. Not holding my breath. Invisible AI, nothing but crickets. Reminds me of the song. Come on, take the money and run. Run. That's DeFi, right? Yep, it can be like that, right? It's a cutthroat industry. But like I said, if you do it the right way, and it seems like you are doing it the right way, since you're waiting to get into, to leverage more until you've ROI'd on your previous leverage. So that's smart. This is about Lucky Ape. This person said, same as Fortic United, with no business address, no names of leadership, and a focus on MLM. Okay, well, who's he getting that from? If a company really has the capability of making such money with those crazy returns, why do they need your money? If the creators just invested 100K of their own money, they'd be so rich in less than a year, especially through compounding. But they somehow just need yours and your downline's money because they care about your financial well-being so much. Okay, well, you took that right out of the mouth. I mean, basically, you plagiarized Behind MLM. So basically, what you did is you read an article on Behind MLM and you regurgitated it here on my channel. So, how about thinking for yourself, right? How about trying to make your own decision once in a while instead of just like reading something, believing it, and then, parroting it out? It's like a parrot. You say something to the parrot repeats it back. Do you want to be a parrot, right? Why don't you investigate things for yourself? Right? I don't have any problem with Behind MLM. It's a free world. It's a free country. They can say what they want to say, right? But it's just like you're drinking the same Kool-Aid. You're just drinking it from the other water spout, right? So you're not like the MLM cult member. You're the anti-MLM cult member, right? And you're still not thinking for yourself. So and no hate to you, right? I mean, no, but I just want to let you know that it's obvious that you took that from somebody else, right? So, let me encourage you to, look at the bad, look at the good. If you read one side of an argument, why don't you try reading the other side of the argument, right? And then develop your own take, right? And then you have an original thought, right? An original idea, and you can actually bring something that's valuable, right? Rather than just repeating something that somebody else already said. All right. Remember the KCB answer? Nope, I do. That was about GS Partners. I think that was a referral to a reference to Carrot Bars. Is Novatech have another court date set up? There are court dates, but they have not been released publicly yet, guys. Okay, and then this one, somebody said something about CloudFi. Dude, CloudFi's been gone. Okay, this was an old clip. So, guys, make sure when you see that, like, if the YouTube algorithm sends out an old clip, make sure you're checking the date that it was released. Troy's Life said, let's go, let's go, let's go. Shout out to you, Troy's Life. I appreciate you. You're always in the comments, always positive. Okay, Crypt Talk says, I've been covering these guys for years. Ponzi all the way. This is how they exited their last project, and this is about GS Partners. Uh, so this person said, so I said, yeah, it was just time for people to pull out from their first packages from like 2 years ago, and now they rug pull. So Crypt Talk said, yeah, I'm sorry to hear about your experience, but I'm glad you spoke on it. I can tell you with certainty that there are U.S. agencies looking into this company, and some of the peddlers are going to be in for a rude awakening. Yeah, it's definitely on the radar. I can tell you that. This person said, "Are you on Telegram?" I am. Yeah, I am on Telegram. It's Unlimited Freedom. Oh no, it's Vaughn with a bunch of numbers behind it. I can't think of it off the top of my head, but I'm on there. I mean, you can find me on there. I just. But honestly, if you want to communicate with me, it's better to throw a comment here, and I'll get to it on my Q&A session. Aladdin is live. Let's go. This person said, haven't this community learned not to invest in any of these companies? It's not worth any of these programs. Stop investing in all of them, and maybe they will become more honest and you will stop throwing away money. Okay, that's your opinion. I mean, I can tell you that I do make a lot of money in the space, right? And I make a lot of money with crypto platforms and with trading, right? Yeah, I mean, yeah, you got to be strong, right? You got to be mentally strong. You got to be, uh, you got to be able to take a punch, right, in this space because it is cutthroat, right? And there will be days where you lose. There will be times when you lose, right? It's just that the thing is, you got to take the losses in order to get the wins, right? It's just like, if you get into the ring, you got to get knocked out a few times, right, before you start getting good. I mean, that's just the name of the game. It's how it is, right? But I can tell you that not everybody loses in the space, right? In fact, more often than not, people win. All right, this person said, see, I said GS Partners is collapsing and I called it, right? So this person says, called it is when you saw it coming, not for when you got hit by a truck and had told other people it would be safe to stand in the road too. GSP is the bad guy, but don't pretend you're some martyr or hero. You use these platforms for content, and when people get hurt, you claim innocence. What a clown. Okay, so you're saying that it's my responsibility for what somebody else decides to do autonomously with their money. I disagree, right? I think that people ought to have the freedom to choose to join a platform or not to join a platform, right? I never like tell people to join, right? But if you want to join, I would love to have you, right? I do provide my links in the description to all of the companies that I talk about on here, and I just don't believe I don't look at it the same way that you do, right? You're looking at it that like I'm complicit in GS Partners pulling the rug. Well, I got the rug pulled on me too as well, right? So I don't just talk about these platforms, but I actually put skin in the game with my own money, right? And then also, I believe that people ought to have the right to invest in a high risk platform if they want to. They ought to know the risks. Yeah, of course, right? You should know that, yeah, your capital is at risk. Definitely. You could lose, right? And holding the platforms accountable, that's something that I do because I just want to come real in the space, right? And I want to let you know, hey, here's the good, the bad, and the ugly about these platforms. But I don't believe that I'm responsible for a decision that you make, right, with your crypto, right? I just don't agree with you. So you're saying that I use the platforms for content, and because of that, I'm hurting people and then claiming innocence, right? I disagree. I think people have the power of choice to make their own decisions, right? But thank you for the comment. All right, how old is the platform? This is about Lucky Ape. It's like a week old, guys. It just came out. This person said about GS Partners, I've made over 8,000 just in the last 5 months, and I'm on the low end. It's amazing how you've shown no proof of everything you mentioned. Sounds like an angry child rambling with nothing to back it up. I'm not sure why you're worried about it since you've got all these businesses racking up cash. How's Live Good working out for you? I like Live Good. It's working good. I get paid a little bit every week from Live Good, and I also use their supplements. I am into fitness, physical fitness. I love to work out. I work out throughout the day, every day. And I try to eat right. I try to keep, I try to put power in to get power out, right? I try to put the good in to get the good out. And I try to show up in my workouts the same way that I show up in other areas of my life. So Live Good in and of itself has saved me a lot of money on my health supplements, like my protein shakes, pre-workout, vitamins, organic coffee. They just got a lot of great products. So I save a lot of money on the products. I pay in crypto, and I do make a little bit of money every week from Live Good. So that is working out well. As far as what you said about me having no proof of everything you mentioned, I disagree, right? I think I have provided proof. I mean, I just earlier in this Q&A session, I read, actual word for word letter that was sent out by GS Partner Support talking about these quote unquote losses and the fact that they're freezing these accounts, and that if your account falls under 100%, they're going to quit giving you your ROI. And there's people in this space who are not getting their ROI. with GS Partners. Also, it's a fact that they had problems with their USDT and their USDT TRC20 and their USDT ERC20 when it came to deposits and withdrawals. Right? It's also a fact that they're pushing their altcoin more so now than they ever have before. So my question to you would be, and I'm glad you made $8,000. That's good. I'm not against anybody capitalizing and making money, right? So that's awesome. But my question to you would be, why are they doing these things, right? If it's not the beginning of a problem, if it's not red flags, if it's not the boat taking on water, then why, right? That would be my question for you. But thank you for the comment. Daily withdrawals. So this is Lucky Ape. Is it daily withdrawals? Yes. Murrowbit, have I tried it? Yes. I withdraw every day from Murrowbit, and I withdraw every day from Lucky Ape. Here's a weird one. Why bring religion into your ranting? On my rug report about Vortic United, Novatech, and GS Partners. I didn't, right? I don't think I mentioned religion at all in that, unless you're talking about when I referred to the GS Partners people as Jehovah Witnesses. And I'm not disrespecting Jehovah, and I'm not trying to disrespect Jehovah Witnesses. What I'm saying is that you know how Jehovah Witnesses are very gung ho about their religion. They'll knock on your door. They want to talk to you, right? They're very, very persistent in what they believe, and that you cannot tell them otherwise, right? Their mind is made up. They're going to believe it, and that's it, right? Come hell or high water. And the faithful, right? The faithful in Jehovah's Witnesses are similar to the faithful with GS Partners, right? It's just a really cult-like vibe, right? So definitely not hating on God, not hating on God's people. And I don't think I really did bring religion into it, right? So I'm not totally sure about what you're referring to there. Just shoot me another comment and be more clear about what you're actually talking about so that I can respond to it properly. This one said, I was starting to think I was going crazy, right? Totally forgetting about the planned exchange and copy trading options to come. Keep on bringing that saucy sauce, Vaughn. Oh, yeah. Yeah, all of a sudden, all of a sudden, Vortic United is doing an exchange and copy trading. And it's like, they never said they were doing that before. But they're like, as you guys know, we've been trying to do an exchange. It's like, no, you never said that before. It's malarkey. This person said my upline from Novatech tried to get me into GS Partners. No, thank you, partner. Yeah, a lot of the Novatech people went over to GS Partners, and I feel bad because it looks like the same thing is happening to GS Partners that happened to them. So, but like I said, uh, it's a learning curve, right? And you figure out a lot of ways not to do something until you figure out the way to do it, right? And yeah, that's how it goes, guys, in the space. This person said, "Great video. By the way, I like your rug." I don't know what you're talking about. But if you're talking about what I think you're talking about, it's a system, bro. It's a system, okay? And the system is in place, right? And it's great, right? I'm glad that you like it. I like it, right? I think it takes a good 20 years off of my reflection in the mirror. So thank you. Troy's Life. Let's go. Troy's Life only going up. This person said a lot of people are going to jail for running Ponzi schemes. He better tread lightly. Well, all of them. Yeah. Well, here's the thing. A Ponzi scheme, like I said, is where you take new money and you pay the old people with the new money, right? So first, before you can send somebody to jail for a Ponzi scheme, they actually have to be part of an actual Ponzi scheme, and then that has to be proven in a court of law. But hey, thanks for the comment. And then this is about Global Aid Club. You seriously think it will go back up to 100 plus? No, I have not seen it yet, but at least they're still here and they're still paying, right? I'm not complaining, of course, regardless of the tax. After ROI, it's free money, so I'm not sure people will wait for 100%. Thanks for posting. Yeah, I haven't been waiting for 100%. I've been waiting for my packages to go up to be 20 or $30 a piece, and then doing a withdrawal and taking the percentage, which I'm fine with that because I've already ROI'd with Global Aid Club, and that's the name of the game. This person said, "Thank you," and I say, "You're welcome," right? You're always going to get the sauce here at the Unlimited Freedom Network. I love all you guys, appreciate all you guys, and you guys are the reason why I have a channel, right? So I want to take the time to respond to your comments, and I want to take the time to really try to hear what you're saying to me. And if you have constructive criticism that's going to work, then I want to implement it. This person said, "What do you mean by Telegram trading?" So Telegram trading is like a form of trading that they use the Telegram app to do. It's like a lot of copy traders use the Telegram app to broadcast their trades. And this crypto trading bot must be connected to a Telegram trader, right? And it's copying the trades to that particular Telegram trader. Hopefully that makes sense. This person said, I'm extremely disappointed in Vortic. I don't know why they just don't stop making up all these stories and just shut up now. Gosh, just stop communicating and run away already. Jeez. Yeah. Yeah. Why are they still stringing it along? Probably because they're trying to figure out a way to come back and to keep on operating in the space somehow, right? Like possibly a rebrand, right? With like if they rebrand to a new name and then they start a new thing, and then but in the meantime, like all of your old money with Vortic United gets converted into a an altcoin that's not worth anything. I could see something like that happening, and that might be what they're thinking of doing. Right, we'll just have to see what they do. It's interesting to say the least, and it's definitely a roller coaster ride. And it's funny. It's funny, to be quite frank with you, some of the excuses they come up with. This person said, Big Whale refunded me my original deposit, 100% of it. Pretty cool. Shout out to Big Whale for doing that. That shows integrity. Vaughn, I know that you were removed from GS Partners, but why do you list them as a rug pull when they still pay every week? And this led to a good exchange. Somebody replied, I can't see my earnings for the week on GS Partners like I used to, and their support sucks. And then another person said, There's nothing vindictive about including GS partners. There are many of us with older certificates who are not getting paid anymore. So for us, it's a rug. Couldn't get my quarterly either. So it's a wrap from my and many other people's standpoint. So if you're still getting paid, congrats to you and continued good luck. Then this person said, getting paid on the website by saying on October 10th, a successful withdrawal completed, that for my surprise, I did not make any withdrawal because I do not see my gains for the week. And now I see withdrawal completed on October 10th. What is going on with GS Partners? Pull the rug, right? And then this other person said, We're all getting paid. Goofball, LOL. Are you sure you aren't technologically challenged? Okay, so you can see the debate that's going on right now. With the hardcore GS partners, people are wanting to hold on, and then other people are starting to wake up and realize that the jig is up. Okay, about Global Aid Club, this person said this is a great project indeed. Yeah, I think so. I hope it can last a long time, right? I mean, sometimes you got to tweak things, right, in order to make them sustainable. I'm not against that. This person said, Vaughn, did you know that Jensen, his real name is Renee? He is so fake. I don't know about that, right? I've heard that that's a conspiracy theory that's out there, but I still don't think that Jensen Robles is like a Russian spy, right? That just gets too weird. You get too in the weeds with crazy conspiracy theories, and I tend not to go to too many crazy conspiracy theories. I think that there are some bad intentioned people in the world, truly bad intentioned people, but I believe that most people are good intentioned, right? They may be misled, or they may be doing something wrong, or they might be making a mistake, or they might be stupid. But I don't think that the majority of people in the world are bad intentioned, right? And I find that with conspiracy theory people, when you're in all the conspiracy theories, you have this belief that people are evil, right? That the majority of people are evil, and so there's this great big conspiracy, and they're like devil worshippers. I don't agree. I think that the majority of people are lost, right? But that doesn't make them evil, right? And I think that their intentions are not necessarily bad. Then somebody said, I have been in GS Partners for 3 years now, and I just got paid 5 minutes ago today. GS Partners has been paying us for the past 3 years. And then somebody responded, unfortunately, not everyone. Also, it's a criminal enterprise. Some of the same leaders with carrot bars, which was a scam and closed down. GSP is not registered with local authorities in countries that requires it, so GSP can sell legitimate financial assets to its citizens. Yeah, they walk a fine line there. GSP deals in crypto, so they don't need to be regulated. This person said, thanks. Another person said, I made a withdrawal yesterday and it came through very quick. So far, these guys are great, and that's about Merobit. Yeah, Merobit's been awesome. This is about Vortic United. This person said, as a trader knowing about market volatility, there's absolutely no scenario that would cause them not to have a specific department or section for the purpose of looking for losses. Do I guess they were sleeping for months? Exactly. There's no way you're going to have a bunch of losses and not know it. I mean, that's crazy. I mean, the only people who are going to believe that are people who don't trade and don't understand trading. This person said, what quote unquote platforms are paying? If this is such an unhonorable space, why are you participating in it? None of these platforms ever last, so why get involved in the first place? So let me hit your questions one by one. So what platforms are paying right now? Global Aid Club is paying. QP is paying. BitSports AI is paying. L Green is paying. Leftcoins is paying. LiveGood is paying. Lucky Ape is paying. Crypto Option is paying. Aladdin Bot is paying. MyDana is paying. Dominion Airs is paying. Alterion is paying. Vecuber is paying. Mavi is paying. Merobit is paying. ETF Pool is paying. And yes, Bull Trades is paying too. Also, Cashflow NFT, all paying. Okay. And then I didn't say it's an unhonorable space. So he said, if this is such an unhonorable space, why are you participating in it? I didn't say it's an unhonorable space. I said it was dishonorable the way that GS Partners uh, terminated my account and threatened legal action just because I made a criticism video on YouTube, right? That's dishonorable and it shows a thin skin and, it shows that they are, I mean, how do you say it, right? How do you say it, without like being really crude? I mean, it just shows that they're like, I don't know, sissies. Can you still say sissies? Are you allowed to say that? Or is that word also canceled? I mean, they're just like a bunch of babies. And that's dishonorable. Right? If you're going to be in the public eye, you got to be able to take criticism. You got to be able to take it, right? It doesn't matter. It's going to happen. People are going to criticize you. You better know how to handle it. All right. So thank you for your comment, though. Appreciate you. This one said, "Dear Vaughn, bro, greetings. I've sent messages, request for promotion of a project. I look forward to seeing your reply. Thank you." So, guys, if you're not going to pay the fee, then I cannot look at the project. Okay, and that's not because I'm trying to be a jerk. It's because just the sheer amount of people who are trying to share their quote unquote project with me, right? So it's 500 USDT or 500 Bitcoin for me to look at your project and give you a yes or no answer. Okay. So just hit me back here in the comment section if you want to do it. This person said I made a withdrawal of $312 today from Global Aid Club. Awesome. All right, good deal. Glad to hear you guys are making withdrawals. And then this is about the rug report on Vortic United. This person said, "Thank you, Vaughn. I needed someone to make sense of the Vortic messages." Yeah, the sense is that they don't make sense. This person said, "Hey, what's up? I like your straightforward, no BS reporting. Do you or anyone on the channel have any understanding as to why they drag out the rug pull? It must be to their advantage somehow. Just think it's just to torture us. I would love to know what's in it for them to drag it out like this." Well, so a couple things. If you drag it out, then the majority of the people are not going to sue you right away. Okay, so that's going to give you time to let the statute of limitations go away. Whether you let's say you drag people along for a year, and then by the time they sue, this is like a year old, and then by the time it actually hits the court, it's 2 or 3 years old, right? So it's easier for them to win a lawsuit in that case if they were going to open themselves up for a lawsuit. So that's one reason why they drag it out. Another reason why they drag it out is because they've got so many investors. So they've got so many fish on the line. They want to keep those fish and move those fish into another project, right? So they want to keep the people who are already part of their old platform and move them over to a new platform so that they can milk them again, milk the cow again, right? And get some more money. So those are two reasons why they drag it out, right? But the main reason is it calms people down when you keep saying everything's okay, we're coming back soon, it's going to be all right, this is what happened, that is what happened, it was a bug, it was a glitch, we got hacked, yada yada yada, and you keep stringing the people along, so then the people don't really rise up against you. Hopefully that makes sense. Okay. GI Joe, dude, I understand you like GS Partners. He's saying, where is the rug? He's still getting paid. I understand you like him, bro, right? But dude, I got to give the red flags to GS Partners just like I give the red flags. And you like it when I give the red flags on the other platforms, right? And you understand why I do it. But since you like GS Partners and since you're involved in GS Partners, I'm hitting you in a sore spot here, right? But if you can just take your emotion out of it Yeah, I get that you're still getting paid, but the signs are there, right? The payments are getting lower, right? The altcoin is coming out, the restructuring is coming out, the losses in the trading account, right? The way that they're trying to stomp out everybody who criticizes them. These are all big red flags. This person said, meaty sauce. Oh, all the way. Oh, yeah. That's right. You get the sauce here at the Unlimited Freedom Network, and nobody gives you the same kind of sauce that I'm giving you here at the Unlimited Freedom Network. This person said, another awesome company. Thank you. That is about Left Coins and Aladdin Bot and Merrillbit. All good companies. And then this person asked, how would they know if the wallets have been abandoned? So two major ways that the Left Coins detects if a wallet's been abandoned is one, the wallet will be locked and will not have been unlocked for a large amount of time. We're talking about years, possibly 10 or more, right? From going way back to the beginning of Bitcoin, right? And also the death of the owner with no beneficiary and no next of kin, right? So those are a couple of ways that you locate abandoned crypto wallets and extract the funds, right? So Left Coins is a forerunner in doing that, and they're getting to it before the banks and the governments figure out how to do it, which I think is a great idea. It's a good business model. Also, they're not doing any trading, so they're not going to be coming under trading laws. So I've got a lot of good high hopes for Left Coins. I've ROI'd with Left Coins, and I think it's a good play, right? I mean, could it go away? Sure, of course it could, right? Any of these could, right? There's a risk with all of these, but we ought to know that going in, guys. This person said, I honestly think the world should drop crypto altogether. It's a scam at this point. And watch what you say about Jehovah's Witnesses. You don't want to disrespect the only true God, Jehovah, or his people. Okay, so no, I don't want to disrespect God. I don't want to disrespect his people. That was not my intention. And I think that you probably do understand what my intention was. Jehovah's Witnesses can be a little bit uh, cult-like, in the way that they deal with their beliefs. And so I see that same thing with the followers, the hardcore followers of GS Partners. And then you say, I honestly think the world should drop crypto altogether. It's all a scam at this point. Well, it depends on what your definition of a scam is, right? I mean, you could say that fiat currency is a scam, right? Just as easily as you sitting here saying that crypto's a scam. The whole reason why crypto exists is because people want to be able to do what they want with their money without the government watching them and watching their every move. People want free trade. The world wants free trade. That's why crypto's a thing, right? I should be able to make a deal with you, pay you, you pay me, or you give me the goods or the service without having to bring in the government, right? And, it's like a God given right, the right to trade, right? It's part of who we are as people, right? So crypto is never going to go away, right? And if crypto somehow were to go away, another deregulated finance would come up. People would figure out a way, guys. When I was in prison, they used stamps, right? Stamps represent money in prison, right? It used to be cigarettes, now it's stamps. Okay, so what might just be a book of stamps to you in prison, that's a lot of money. You could get killed over a book of stamps. Why? Because we assign the value to it and we create the economy. Right? Why? Because we're human and humans trade. And trading is part of being human. Buying and selling is part of being human. Right? So that's why I believe in crypto. That's why I believe in the orange pill. And yeah, like I said, I'm not trying to disrespect anybody's religion, but I'm making an analogy here. Right? Thank you for the comment. This person wants to contact me for project promotion. Once again, you got to pay the fee. And if you don't want to pay the fee, then I can't do it. Right? Because then my whole day, I would be just spent looking at projects all day. This person said, we have missed payday Thursday. Don't worry, guys. I'll be back in the studio soon. This person said, the sauce. Awesome content as always. Great work, sir. Thank you. I do appreciate it. And then Tucci's Life said, when a company starts having issues, it's gone permanently. I don't know how some of these smart individuals keep putting money even though they rugged already. People want to keep believing. You're the sauce master and QP for life. Thank you and thank you. I don't know who is worse, the rug pulls or the guy doing the video. What a joke. Okay, so I'm going to assume that was probably one of the first videos that you watched, one of my first videos. Why don't you try watching a couple more? And if you still feel the same way, then find somebody else in the space who you don't think is a quote unquote joke, and watch their video, right? But what you're doing is you're giving a first impression, right? And for whatever reason, maybe that wasn't my best video, right? So check out a couple more. And thank you for the comment. Blue Sky with the thumbs up. QP is great and fast on the withdrawal. This person says Left Coins is also great. Merrillbit also pays fast. Thank you, doctor. You're welcome. I'm the doctor and I'm prescribing you the orange pill, right? This person about GS Partners says psychopath. This kid needs help. Well, some people would disagree with you. Okay. In fact, some people say psychopathy is the next phase of human evolution. Uh, Think about it. Think about it. Okay. But if you actually have a legitimate criticism, I'd love to hear it. This person said, I am so glad I found your channel, man. I look forward to checking out some of the other projects you're feeling, which isn't financial advice, but great education and entertainment. Thank you, sir. I call it edutainment. It's part education, part entertainment. Okay. Check out Global Aid Club, QP, BitSports AI, L Green, Left Coins, Live Good, Lucky Ape, Crypto Option, Aladdin Bot, My Dana, Dominion Airs, Alterion, Vecubur, Marrowbit, right? ETF Pool, excuse me. And if you're into trading, you should check out my trading course as well. Okay, why is Norton flagging Left Coins as malware? I do not know. That's the first time I've heard of that. This person said, your opinion of ITP, it's been around for 10 years. I would have to look at it, man. I don't know exactly what you're referring to. This person said, crypto options still paying? The quote unquote CEO deleted his Telegram account days now. Actually, he did not delete his account, right? His account got deleted. Okay. And he is still there, and I still communicate with him. And yes, crypto option is still paying. So crypto option is still good, right? Sometimes Telegram will kick people off, guys. It happens, right? But he didn't like delete his account and rug pull and run off with your money, right? It's not something like that. It's not a Ponzi. It's nothing like that. He just got kicked off of Telegram, but now he's back. Okay. And like I said, I just talked with him before I made this video. This person says your fan base is slowly dwindling. Okay, so this is a good one to end it with. First and foremost, man, look, I don't consider it a fan base. Okay, I consider it. And Wayne Gray says, "Bless up, Vaughn. What's going on, Wayne? Good to see you." So this person says your fan base is slowly dwindling. So I don't consider it a fan base, right? I'm not doing something here to gain fans, right? I consider this a group of like-minded people in one of the most roller coaster, crazy, awesome, profitable, just industries and business sectors to be in right now, right? And these are like-minded people. Um, as far as slowly dwindling, um, according to my YouTube analytics, man, I'm getting new subscribers every single day, right? I still have great impressions on all of my videos. I still have great average view duration. All my videos are getting engagement. In fact, you just engaged with the video when you made that comment. So where are you getting this idea that the fan base is slowly dwindling, right? Maybe, I don't know, what, are you getting tired of seeing the videos? I mean, maybe that's just you, right? Or I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you. But according to the YouTube analytics here, it doesn't look like it's dwindling at all. In fact, it's growing. So there you go, guys. I wanted to hit some of your guys' questions and comments, and just really take some time to address that. And it's something that I definitely want to do with you guys on a regular basis. So we'll talk to you guys soon at the Unlimited Freedom Network.